There comes a moment when you realize the hard part is not the big dream. The hard part is staying loyal to the small choice when nobody is clapping. It is choosing the better action when your mood is not helping you. It is keeping your direction when the day feels ordinary, slow, and unseen. That is where real strength is built. Not in one dramatic decision, not in one perfect week, but in the quiet moments where you decide, again, that your future deserves your effort. Feed the flame. Because motivation will visit you, but it will not live with you. Excitement will start the engine, but it will not drive every mile. Some days you will feel sharp. Some days you will feel tired. Some days your confidence will be loud. Other days it will barely whisper. You cannot wait for the perfect feeling before you move. You have to learn how to move in a way that creates the feeling. Think about a fire. It does not stay alive because someone wished it would. It stays alive because it is protected, tended, and given fuel. Your discipline is the same. Your confidence is the same. Your progress is the same. If you neglect it long enough, it gets weaker. If you feed it daily, even with something small, it grows. And small does not mean meaningless. 10 minutes of focused work can protect your identity. One honest conversation can protect your self-respect. One workout, one page, one clean desk, one completed task, one brave attempt can remind you, I am still in this. I still choose myself. I still know where I am going. You do not need to rebuild your entire life in a single day. You need to stop abandoning the parts of you that are trying to rise. Many people lose momentum because they think effort only counts when it is massive. So if they cannot do everything, they do nothing. If they cannot train for an hour, they skip the day. If they cannot finish the project, they avoid starting. If they make one mistake, they decide the whole plan is broken, but growth is not all or nothing. Growth is a relationship with yourself, and every time you return to the work, you strengthen that relationship. This is how resilience becomes practical. It is not pretending you are never discouraged. It is not forcing a smile when life feels heavy. Resilience is looking at the weight in front of you and saying, I may not lift all of this today, but I can lift something. I can take the next step. I can protect the habit. I can keep the flame alive. That is enough to begin again. If you want more confidence, stop searching for it only in your thoughts. Build it through evidence. Confidence grows when your actions prove that you can be trusted. Every promise you keep becomes a brick. Every completed rep becomes a brick. Every time you choose patience over panic, courage over comfort, focus over distraction, you are building something solid inside yourself. No one sees every brick. That is okay. You are not building for applause. You are building for the day when life tests you, and you discover there is strength under your feet. So make your standards simple enough to repeat. Choose the actions that matter most. Put your phone away for the first focused block. Drink water before you reach for another distraction. Walk even when you cannot run. Study even when it feels slow. Apologize when you are wrong. Rest without quitting. Return without shame. These are not glamorous choices, but they are powerful choices. The person you become is shaped by what you repeatedly feed. Feed excuses, and excuses get stronger. Feed resentment, and resentment gets louder. Feed distraction, and focus becomes harder. But feed courage, and courage answers faster. Feed discipline, and discipline becomes familiar. Feed self-respect, and you stop negotiating with the habits that keep hurting you. You are allowed to be a work in progress. You are allowed to have bad days. You are allowed to be learning, recovering, and figuring it out as you go. But do not confuse being imperfect with being powerless. You still have choices. You still have influence. You still have a hand on the steering wheel. Start with today, not the whole year, not the whole future. Today, what is one action that would make you respect yourself tonight? What is one small task you have been avoiding? What is one healthy decision that would make tomorrow easier? Do that, then do the next thing. You do not have to feel fearless. You do not have to feel ready. You do not have to prove everything at once. Just feed the flame. Protect the part of you that still believes. Protect the vision that keeps pulling you forward. Protect the discipline that turns ordinary days into a stronger life. When the world gets noisy, come back to the fire. When doubt gets loud, come back to the next action. When progress feels slow, remember that slow is still movement if you keep choosing direction. Your future is not asking for perfection today. It is asking for fuel. Give it effort. Give it honesty. Give it one more focused step. And when you do, you will feel it. Not always immediately, not always dramatically, but steadily. The flame gets warmer. The path gets clearer. The person in the mirror stands taller. Keep going. Keep tending what matters. Keep becoming someone you can count on.